All right, let's go sharp or square. Niners plus 3.5 at the Rams. So Sean McVay has averaged about 27.5 points since he came into this league with Jared Goff and Matt Stafford. In the last 6 games against the 49ers, he's averaged about 18 points. So almost 10 points less. I think this matchup, and a couple of these matchups in the last 6 against the Niners, they scored 7 once, they scored 10 once, they scored only 7 in the second half and overtime in their last matchup. I think the defensive front, which has a couple of first-rounders, is a matchup problem for the Rams because I think the defensive line talent, Armstead, Bosa, first-round picks, simply overwhelm less talented players for the Rams. I think the Rams' offensive line as a unit is very good in pass protection. Sean McVay's run game's often blown up by this defensive front. Add in Fred Warner, who I think is the best linebacker in football. This is a matchup problem for the Rams. This game will be close. Sharp or square, I think the Niners 3.5 is the side.
So that's the sharp side. What's really interesting here is that you'd think a Niners team that swept the Rams, that has done what you've described sort of schematically, that is 6-0 straight up the past 3 seasons. They've won all 5 games when they've been an underdog. This is a team that you would think this line gets posted. It should be Rams minus 3, and it should stay there. It's been at 3.5 all week. It's barely come down. You look at the numbers, the majority of the bets by a very small percentage, whereas like the Chiefs and Bengals, there's a wide disparity between the money bet on the Bengals and the tickets on the Chiefs. This one is much closer. It's all in that 40 to 60 range, that band, but it's a little bit in favor of the Rams, which is why the number hasn't come back down to 3. There are a bunch of syndicates, and syndicates, we've talked about this. These are these groups that are professional bettors. They pool their money. Right. They bet a lot, sort of game to game together. From the beginning of the season, they've been on the Rams. And this is sort of indicative of them believing in the Rams. It's a really interesting spot. To me, it's kind of like with the Bengals. If you're getting that hook, you take the hook. I mean, this is a matchup. Jimmy G is 15-4 as a dog in his career. 14-5 straight up as a dog. Best winning percentage of any quarterback in Super Bowl era as a dog. Kyle Shanahan, 18-10 as a road dog. 7-3 against the spread against McVay. Home field here is basically a 0. We've seen it. We've seen the Rams trying to manipulate the ticket selling, so it favors the Rams. Most professionals have this game power rated as Rams -1, so there's about 2.5 points of value. And schematically, you're right. Like, to me, the Niners can attack the middle of the field and use the Rams' aggressiveness on defense with Von Miller, with Aaron Donald against them. And you can see how Debo will get these pitches in the backfield and find a way to cut inside rather than having to run outside based on the aggressiveness of the Rams defense. So you're getting a hook and you're getting a team that matches up really well.